even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And now that brings up 4th down. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one.
Who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning.
They'll look to throw here. Fighting to stay upright. Able to get away. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Out to his left. Keeps himself upright. And it's incomplete. They can. Here's Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And it'll be 1st and
Whatever the defense throws at him.
And he fends him off. This will be incomplete. The rush gets home. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escapes the... And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. Now he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. Suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was off.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
On the move to his left. That escapes the sack. Pushing his way through. And a great effort there to shed the contact. And it helps him pick. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they'll turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And now we'll throw it. Flushed out right. Now sliding down, and he picks up the 1st on that. Now Howell. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. It's the first time that Howell down to throw it. And he will find his man Samuel. And all the way in. Throwing here, Howell. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, Howell loses it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the... They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for KC. 71 yards. Down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the... Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Keeps himself upright. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once. Mahomes throwing on 4th. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Rolling to his left. It fights him off. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Staying on his feet. That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish.
Goal line, this is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Powell. This will be caught at Samuel. to Samuel. 63 yards. And the now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Keeps himself upright. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's caught inside the 35. Mahomes finding his time. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 32 yards. And the Chiefs add 6 to their lead. The fly route.
Even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe. Game he's having so far, they've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
Now he'll look to throw it. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Powell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the end. Throwing here, Howell. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Robinson. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout. 7 seconds. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So not the greatest.
Good.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Incomplete. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Back to throw, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had
them pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Now Howell, and no, it falls incomplete.
And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up being
pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. They'll run with Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders have scored again in this 3rd front. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on.
To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And he will get into the end. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there?
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late.
On first down, Mahomes. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it. They go play fake. Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the... On play action, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Baker to put that drive away.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Plays.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a... Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They'll go play action. Howell. Incomplete. Oh, they get to the
run after the catch.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down at the 39. Clearly. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. Gibson here running out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Howell out of the shotgun. Man open is Robinson. And he doesn't quite make it. Howell, 3rd and goal. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th.
Think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able. Mahomes going to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And he'll be stopped. We think to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Crowder now to return. There he goes left side. Touchdown, no flags. And in the final stages of this game, they're an extra point away from tying us up.
That's what's vital to them.
He's got a man complete. Mahomes on the move to his left. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 with his... Mahomes looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. Beasties have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Situation before, and if you have it, you just have the confidence. Hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This taken in at the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40 to go. Now the throw. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. Here's Howell. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get... They'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to over. They'll start by running the option to the right. Gets this up across the 20 to the 21 or 20. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon.
Pick up.
On first down, Mahomes. Got it open there, and it's Valdez-Scantling. And inside the 20.
You think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Well, the Chiefs are going to be set up to throw. It's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. On second down, here's Mahomes. And he fends him off. Fighting through pressure. And it's caught. Really nice gain on the completion. However, passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball. Just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, and check, right?
And he's got